Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Just another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. God is good all the time. And all the time,
I know that's
God is good. Pastor Haynes, we happy to have you this morning. Senior pastor, Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, the Wild, Wild West. Pastor Haynes, I know you got a good word this morning.
Hey, good morning, Rickey Smiley. I hope and pray that you're having the blessed of days. Listen, Rickey, I want to share with you this idea that really blessed me. I read this. The quote says, the door to every next level is through the parts of ourselves that we avoid. I'm going to do it one more time. The door to every next level. We're all trying to get to the next level, to get that promotion. But here it is. The door to that next level is through the parts of ourselves that we avoid. If you're not careful, you will spend so much of your life avoiding those dark places, those areas in our lives that we'd rather not deal with. But please understand, you cannot fix what you will not. And so if you want to get to the next level, you have to face it so you can fix it and then move by faith in the direction that God is taking you. So whatever else you do, please understand that every now and then we have to do the uncomfortable, hard work of truth-telling, watch this, to ourselves, about ourselves, so that we then can be prepared for what's next in our lives. And so that's my word for everyone who is tuned in, listening today. Please, whatever else you do, during your time of prayer and meditation, please make sure you take some time to lay bare your soul on the examination table of honesty and truth. And that's when you'll discover that Jesus is on it. When Jesus said, and you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Listen, the door to your next level is when you face those parts of yourselves that you oftentimes have not been willing to face. Go ahead and have the blessed of days, knowing that you can face it, and when you face it, you can fix it, and then be free to move to that next level. Have a blessed day.
There it is, Pastor Haynes, man, the senior pastor, Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church. Let's get into this music. Love you, Pastor Haynes.
Yes, sir. Love you, Rickey. Have a great one.
Yes, sir. You too. Let's go.
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 13 minutes after the hour. I got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey. The front page is brought to you by Pepto-Bismol. Be ready for game day with Pepto-Bismol. Pepto provides fast 5-symptom relief for upset stomachs. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's what's happening in news. The Biden administration is warning of policy changes if Israel doesn't take action to better protect civilians and aid workers in Gaza amid international outrage over the killing of 7 World Kitchen members. President Joe Biden relayed the message in a phone call Thursday with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, according to the White House. The two leaders spoke roughly 30 minutes, their first conversation since mid-March. In other news, shoppers now need to spend $137 for the same basket of food they were able to buy for $100 in 2019. That's according to an analysis by the Wall Street Journal. In 2019, the average price of a dozen eggs was $2.36. When the last time you saw something like that? 2019.
That's why I got all my eggs from last year.
Well, they're actually $3.84 today, but that's a pretty. I don't know how.
Don't use them. You don't have to have eggs when you make macaroni and cheese.
Just buy you some chickens like I did.
Yeah.
Oh, did you buy whole chickens?
I bought some chickens and some hens.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they lay the eggs for you.
Yeah.
Oh,
save money.
Okay. All right. Well, other vital items like milk, butter, cereal, and toilet paper have also soared. Lastly, we are having such a great time. We hung out at the Magic Kingdom yesterday as a team, and the Magic Kingdom expansion is just one part of a new investment Disney said it is planning for its parks, cruises, and experiences over the next decade. Imagineering, including new technology, is in the research and development phase. A Walt Disney World site portfolio executive said the expansion will be about the size of Star Wars Galaxy Edge. That occupies about 14 acres.
Yeah.
Okay, and that is in Magic Kingdom alone. Let me tell you something. Disney could do 20% of what they did yesterday, and they're just so over the top.
Oh.
We had such a blast yesterday.
Like we died and went to children's heaven.
yeah.
Oh my
We was all 12
gosh.
again.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So congratulations. Disney team is currently on research trips and going through concept design for the expansion area. I'm Maria Moore, and that's what's happening in news. For updates and headlines, visit RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what's going on in sports?
Well, I think we all knew this was going to happen, man. Iowa's Caitlin Clark named Player of the Year in women's college basketball, and the women's Final Four tips off tonight. South Carolina versus North Carolina State, and Iowa versus UConn. Rick, I know we running around.
You already know what two teams we got. You know,
All right.
we don't have to play like dogs, but we want to see Iowa and South Carolina in the finals.
Hey, man, everybody's sleeping on NC State. They the sleepers in this
I
Final
know it.
Four. Now,
I know
look,
it.
South Carolina should handle them up, all right? But let's not sleep on them now. They got here for a reason.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be exciting to watch. Then the men's Final Four tips off tomorrow. UConn and Alabama, and NC State men versus Purdue. I already know it's going to be UConn and Purdue in that final.
So you just act like Alabama just don't exist.
For this Final Four, they exist. You got to respect
Don't
Alabama.
do that.
No, you got to respect them, dog.
Doggone bitch.
They got them
Let's
grown
give them
men.
a chance, Rock T. I done
UConn.
took it to an Alabama game now. Don't turn on us.
That was football.
They don't care. Nick Saban. Nick Saban, Bear Bryant, and
Hey,
Jesus.
They're going to have to get Nick Saban on the sideline to coach his basketball game. Because UConn for real. It is what it is, man. But it's going to be exciting to watch this weekend. This is my quick sports report. Brad, what you got coming up next, man?
Coming up next in the hot spot, Jennifer Lopez is accused of not singing Jenny from the Block. Up next is the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot
And that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's the bottom of the hour. Time for the hot spot. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. The film Monkey Man will be in theaters this weekend. This is a revenge thriller set in India starring an anonymous young man working night after night in an underground fight club when he discovers a way to infiltrate the elite group responsible for his mother's death. It is projected to make about $13 to $14 million. Also in theaters this weekend is The First Omen, which is the prequel to the classic supernatural horror pick The Omen. This is also projected to make about $13 to $14 million. Godzilla vs. Kong, The New Empire, will remain number one at the box office this weekend with $35 million or more. All right, y'all, moving on. A singer named Natasha Ramos says that she was hired to sing background vocals on Jenny from the Block, but suspects that Jennifer Lopez's vocals were turned all the way down, and what we hear in the famous chorus line is actually Ramos's voice. The singer said, I don't know what year, 2001, 2002, I was able to sing a reference track for Jenny from the Block for Jennifer, so I recorded it for her and she loved it. They said they wanted to keep me on there and sing background vocals for some of the songs on the album, so she did go into the studio and recorded some of the background vocals over time and recorded them over mine. I am convinced they turned her background vocals all the way down because it almost sounds identical to the reference track. The laugh you hear on the song is my laugh. The person says, from the Bronx, that's my voice. Ramos sang the chorus of Jenny from the Block in a video on her TikTok page, and fans are convinced that she is telling the truth. She is angry that she only got paid $3,500 for recording multiple songs on J-Lo's album and never got the recognition or money for being the voice of Jenny from the Block, but she doesn't blame J-Lo. She blames the record label, and she says it's their fault. What y'all think about that?
50 years later?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. That's a long time.
Yeah, and
Jesus.
I don't know why she's coming out doing this. Maybe she just needs some money or something, because when you ghostwrite for somebody, that's exactly what you are. You write it, you get paid for it, and you move on, and you keep writing for people. You're a ghost writer, which means you remain silent.
Oh, my God. The music industry is just, like, dirty like that, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I guess, I don't know. Maybe she's not making any money writing for people anymore or something. She's doing this for some reason. So, I mean, you get paid to write write the song or sing the reference. And, if you don't negotiate that in your contract in the beginning that you want to keep getting paid for it and you need the money up front, then that's the
And
deal.
how would you know if it's going to be a hit, right?
Right.
Yeah,
And that's the deal you negotiated. You should have negotiated getting paid residuals from the song in your contract.
That P word, perpetuity.
Hello.
What's up?
All right, perpetuity.
Okay,
I think we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note.
Let's go.
Perpetuity. What that mean,
I know,
Gary?
Brad, I'm
That
looking
means
at you.
forever and ever.
forever and ever.
It means
I know.
forever and ever.
I was trying to see if
yeah.
Gary.
Oh, that's like life and death.
No,
No.
it means forever into infinity.
Why don't you hit us up with them wake-up calls at 866-9-RICKY. That's 866-9-RICKEY. The time now is 27 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show 14 before the top of the hour, y'all. We are live from Orlando, Florida, broadcasting from Walt Disney World for the Disney Dreamers Academy.
Yeah, baby.
And listen, y'all, yesterday we had an amazing time with all of the students. We had so much fun. If you have not heard about the Disney Dreamer Academy, that's right, the Disney Dreamer Academy. This is the program's 17th year. And watching the students interact with the speakers and programs was absolutely phenomenal.
It sure was, Ricky. Yes, this is an amazing program. The energy here is off the charts. I love that Walt Disney World is doing this for the students. I mean, their mission is to empower the youth and inspire them to dream. It's something that also aligns, with what I stand for. And if you want to check out this amazing program, log on to DisneyDreamersAcademy.com.
That's right. That's DisneyDreamersAcademy.com. It's amazing. And yesterday, after we all got off, we had some free time to go and hang out around the park. And shout out I haven't seen the Disney Castle since I was probably about 7 or 8.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, 7 or 8 years old. That was a lot of fun. Yesterday, the weather was perfect. If you get an opportunity to bring your family, your kids down to Disney, you absolutely should. It was all of the kids from all over the world. It was a lot of fun. The roller coasters, perfect ride for small kids. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years. It's something for everybody.
And even if your kids aren't small, me and my wife brought our family down here last year. And our kids are grown. They're all in their 20s, but they wanted to relive the experience again.
Absolutely.
And it's like as soon as we got through the gates, they turned 8, 9, and 10 again.
Like we did
and had
yesterday.
A ball. Had a ball.
Like we did yesterday. We all turned into kids yesterday. We was on those little roller coasters. Brett, I didn't know you was a roller coaster queen like that.
Absolutely. Roller coaster queen, bruh.
I had no idea. We got some roller coaster riding to do.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, and Gary, I don't know.
He's a roller coaster queen too.
For real.
Gary, I was real disappointed. Like we got on the
Seven Dwarfs,
the
the
Seven Dwarfs roller coaster with the music playing in the background for kids, and you screamed like you was being attacked by a polar bear.
Well, first of all, I was lied to on all the rides y'all got.
Lied to? What do you mean?
First of all, Maria, it's just for kids. It's the 7 Dwarfs. Do. Off to work we go. No.
I'm so sorry. I really thought that you would enjoy it. I felt like you just needed to be present in the moment and just enjoy it.
Right, what happened?
I don't know what happened. And you in the doggone spinning cup. What's the thing called?
Yeah, the teacup.
The doggone teacup. I didn't know you could spin me. I mean, I was like in a bumper car.
Yeah, you said you wanted to ride the teacups, and it was just bad. I had on a pink shirt and a pink hat, and then we got in a pink teacup with another man spinning around that fast facing each other. It was uncomfortable, but
And Gary, your eyes was closed the whole time on the ride, man.
They sure were.
You didn't even enjoy yourself.
Well, I didn't know. Well, no, because I didn't want to see it.
oh my God! Well, here's a little clip of you screaming on the roller coaster. Listen, listen. You just if y'all, there you go. Gary, why was you still hollering?
Because I was terrified.
The ride stopped. You still screaming.
Well, it felt like we were still riding hell, and I'm like, this is ridiculous, honey. I mean, it was like I was lied to, and I was trying to do things, take one, as y'all say, for the team.
Right,
so,
right.
That was not a good take.
So there it is. Like you was being attacked by a bear
or something.
Y'all, please go to RS Comedy to see the visual.
Yeah.
Go to RS Comedy to see the visual.
Can we get Gary on Space Mountain today? You got to ride Space Mountain.
I think it is. Yeah,
He
rode
Space Mountain. He was in tears coming off of it. He was literally in tears.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sorry,
he rode it.
Rocky.
Oh, yeah.
Did he ride Tron with us?
Yeah, I rode Tron.
Yeah, he rode
Yeah,
Tron.
he rode
Oh, that was the
Tron.
first
Space
one.
Mountain, that was it.
Yeah, yeah.
Your whole body was shaking.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. So make sure y'all bring your kids down to Disney. The atmosphere is just absolutely incredible. Make sure y'all log on to DisneyDreamersAcademy.com. DisneyDreamersAcademy.com. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
Spell it.
R-A-M-E-N.
What does that spell?
Learn about in school. Martin Luther King Jr.
Martin Luther King Jr. What'd he do?
He died for our sins.
No, that was...
What is God's name? Who? Howard. How do you know his name is Howard? Because what?
Our Father in Lord of heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Who?
Hallowed be thy name.
Howard be thy name?
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
We are live from Orlando, Florida at Walt Disney World for the Disney Dreamers Academy. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. If the Carters never needed the Lord, they need him right now, y'all. And I'm talking about Jay-Z and Beyonce Carter Knowles. I don't know if y'all heard the shocking news, y'all, but it's being reported, y'all, that Made in America Festival, the one that Jay-Z hosts and does every year, it is canceled, y'all, for a second consecutive year.
COVID.
They say, no, COVID ain't this year. It's a problem, honey. They say Jay-Z's Made in America Festival, y'all, has been canceled for the second year. Now they're saying on the other day, honey, the Philadelphia-based festival announced in a statement on social media that it would not take place in 2024. They said, however, they promised an exciting return to the festival, y'all. And a lot of people are saying, no, y'all, this is really serious because, what's going on, with Beyonce and her country Carter. And they're saying that they
Cowboy
Carter. Some people saying they may have to allegedly mortgage that most expensive mansion in Beverly Hills.
I doubt it.
A lot of people, they're saying a lot
Gary.
of stuff. I don't know because, this is the second year, Brad.
They don't have to mortgage anything, Gary.
Well, they got to do something. Why it canceled? They said this is not a good look, honey.
Some of the top earners in the whole world.
But they're not earning that festival this year again.
Well, that's okay. Maybe they just don't want to do it. I'm sure there's a real legit reason why.
Well, a lot of people are upset. Some people saying it's almost falling in the trace of. You remember that other festival that was
No,
canceled?
it's not, Gary.
Fire Festival?
The Fire Festival. They said it might be like
There's a world of difference between those two things.
Absolutely not, Gary.
Some of the one with Ja Rule.
Yeah, that's the difference between Disney World and a street fair.
Right.
It's a world of difference.
Well, I tell you what,
Street carnival.
They both canceled. They're both canceled.
So what you think the reason is, Gary?
I don't know. It's not a good look. A lot of people saying that because Beyonce private, with that country album, they're saying that she shorted 5 on one, 2 on one, and 5 on the other. They said maybe a budget cut.
That didn't affect the sales of it.
Yeah, but it might be a budget cut, but Brett, I don't know, but I feel so bad. Oh my God!
Don't
Beyonce
feel bad for
perform.
them. They don't know you. They don't care what you feel.
I tell you what, honey, they feeling that cancellation. So
no, they're not. They're not feeling that at all, Gary.
You don't think so, Brett?
No, they don't care that they're not having that festival. She's selling
Gary,
millions.
they got enough money for their great grandchildren to
build
never work
a festival
ever.
In a whole different.
But y'all
state.
missing the point. It's canceled.
They chose to cancel it.
No, they
What's
chose
the big deal?
Oh, no.
They weren't forced to cancel anything.
You want to put it on, honey, if you want to go cancel it.
Gary.
It could be issues with city
not true,
permits.
Gary.
It could be anything.
It could be canceled, and that's what it is.
People cancel things all the time because they just choose not to do it.
That don't mean it's a money issue.
Well, why are you putting it on if you're going to cancel it?
Because something else could have happened, Gary.
Oh, well, that's not a good look, honey. Well, we need to pray.
It don't have to be a good look. They already got a good look. Plenty of money. They can do anything they want to do and buy anything they want to buy.
I don't know, baby. Well, we're going to see, honey. But anyway, child, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, Nene Leakes, baby, is speaking out, honey. Now, Brad, Maria, and all y'all others around this table that married. Nene said, y'all, that she is definitely okay, honey, with her partner cheating on her as long as it's done in a respectful way.
Oh, wow.
How do you respectfully cheat?
Well, you just don't put your woman in my face or whatever. Don't parade her around. Keep her to the side, honey. Let your side chick stay to the side, honey. And, and whatever she said, if you're a side chick piece, baby, honey, she said, I think you need to love yourself just a little bit more. She said, because if I'm going to be number one, I will not be no number at all. She can't be number one. So
yeah. That's how the old players used to do it.
That's how they did.
They used to cheat with respect back in the 70s, the 60s and the 70s.
Right, and it's 2024.
They never gave their side piece a birthday card. You give your side piece a birthday card, that's disrespectful.
That's how you grew up and meet your siblings at your dad's funeral.
Yeah. Who does that?
I'm sorry, but that's...
Gary, what's wrong, Gary?
Anyway, Maria.
You don't have to entertain that, Gary. You don't have to entertain that at all, Gary. It's all right.
No, Gary, the way you handled it, y'all handled that at your dad's funeral was like y'all didn't
How in the hell you going to sit there and not say it's my daddy's funeral now? They probably didn't know. Half the people didn't know.
Huh? He was in a different car. He went in the family car with y'all.
The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today is Tron. On the high end, you say Tron, and on the low end, you say blue and green. But I'm like Nina, honey, if you do respect, my thing is this: if you're gonna cheat with a damn married man, honey, you need to, and it's a child produced, you need to let the child know, I cheated with a married man, and that man didn't leave his wife.
Gary, you met your sibling at your dad's funeral?
I met him before the funeral.
We was there. We saw it.
Saw
everything.
Yeah,
it was like we shook his hand.
Did he look like y'all?
I look like my mama. All right, that's the color today. Go ahead.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the T. Live from Disney. Wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Because he woke you up this morning, so you and your house shoes up would be better. Wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Morning Show, wanna know where you calling from, so come on, mother, and just wake up.
Hey, this is Jenna calling from South Carolina. I'm calling to wake up all my fellow sisters in the West Columbia. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Good morning. I'm Octavia Tinsley calling from Gainesville, Florida. I want to wake my kids up. Ray, Ernest, and Tori, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Calling from Birmingham, Alabama. I want to wake up Big Juice in Orlando, Florida. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
My name is Jackie Ward, and I'm calling from Cincinnati, Ohio, and I want to tell Alfonso, Fat Daddy, Vernell, Aubrey, and Bill to wake up, wake up, wake up!
Wake up, wake up.
All right.
If you listen
Come on.
on your radio. The city tuned in, locked in. What's yours? Cause we gon' let them know.
Let them know then.
Huntsville, wake up. Chattanooga, wake up. And Shreveport, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Where you at, Jackson? Wake up. Savannah, wake up. And Charleston, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Y'all the sevens being brought to you by
Smooth skin starts with Olay Hyaluronic Body Wash. Try Olay Body Wash with hyaluronic and powerful complex of vitamin B3. See the difference with Olay.
We are broadcasting live from Disney World for the Disney Dreamers Academy.
We are right here in the building.
Yes, sir. Joining us this morning programming and synergy manager at Disney World and Disney Academy alumni member. Please welcome Princeton Parker.
What's up, everybody? Good morning, family.
And he is Jamal Bryant sharp this morning.
That's an honor. I don't have that money though. Shout out to Dr. Bryant.
You were sharp on stage yesterday.
I appreciate
that's
that.
That's why I threw that Bishop out there. Back to you, Bishop.
You threw it at me. I said, now that is. I said, how does Ricky know? No, not Bishop.
Yeah, man, we are so happy to have you. Let me ask you, talking about the Dreamers Academy. What was one of the most important lessons or pieces of advice that you received during the Disney Dreamers Academy, and how did you find out about the program?
Listen, I'm going to start with the second part of that question first, and the answer is simple. Dr. Simone Starr Parker, that's my mother, out in Los Angeles, California. She heard about the program, and she said, Princeton, I think this is something you should apply for. I was a senior in high school, and I was doing a whole bunch of stuff my senior year, hadn't thought about applying, and one day, Ricky, she sat sat me down at the table at home, and she said, boy, you ain't getting up from this table until you fill out this application. And because I value my life, that's exactly what I did. And that's why I'm here. The rest is history. So I found out the program because of my mom. I say this, Disney Dreamers Academy changes your life by changing your mind. They do that in 3 ways. Number 1 is education. Somebody has to speak to you and tell you what's possible. Yep. But then second is exposure. Somebody's got to show you that people like you from where you come from.
I said
can
that
do
during
what
all
they
of
just
my
educated.
interviews yesterday. I talk about the exposure and how important exposure
it's
is.
Key for young
Yes.
people.
Mm-hmm.
And then lastly is empowerment. After I teach, show, now how do I give you the ability to do? And that's what Dreamers Academy does for young people. That's what it did for me back in 2011.
Wow.
That's a beautiful thing, man.
Wow.
So, Princeton, have you always just kind of been this uppity, bubbly, just positive energy guy? Did you surround yourself around certain mentors that kind of turned you into who you are right now? Because your energy is amazing.
I really appreciate that. I think 2 things. Some of what I experience and display now has been with me in my journey for a long time. I started public speaking at 2. I preached my first sermon at 4, and I was licensed as a minister at 7. And full circle now, I serve as a senior pastor in Los Angeles.
Okay, wait a minute. See, let me tell you something. when you grow up in the church, you know. I'm looking at you on stage, and that's why I threw that little joke out there, and you're a minister for real.
Yeah, that's why I laughed, because I said, now how do we've never had the opportunity to meet.
Because
so
we
I
grew
said,
up, we church musicians.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely.
Drummer, organ. One day I'm gonna play a clip of her on the drum.
Come on.
But I was on the organ. But man, I knew you was a minister, man. I just knew it.
That's been a part of my journey. But here's what Dreamers Academy did for me, though. Being 16, I spent my whole life preaching. Had preached in 23 states. Had traveled the country and the world ministering at conferences. But Dreamers Academy was the first time I saw a speaker doing a motivational speech on Friday morning, the first day of Dreamers Academy. And I'm watching him, and I'm going, he's preaching. It wasn't registering probably to other young people like that, but to me I was like, he's doing what I do, but that's Mickey Mouse behind him. That thing blew the lid off my dreams, that maybe there were other ways that I could use this same skill set that I believe was God-given from a young child, and to start seeing that emerge in different ways in the world. That's what Dreamers Academy does for young people. It takes what you might have inherently and innately, but shows you here's how that can be magnetized to blow you up across the world, and that's what it did for me.
That is so beautiful. And, I can remember way back when you came in 2011, how folks were talking about this kid. Wow. He's just really special. And it's so great to see how you've evolved and grown with the company. Kids learn a lot through mentorship and through advice, but sometimes they need the actual experience. I'm sure that you have some examples of that. What would you say was the biggest life lesson you've learned, not through advice or mentorship, but through experience?
There are so many. It's hard to highlight one. I think a couple. One thing that I've learned from experience is do not underestimate the power of relationships. It's relationships that exposes doors. It's your gifts and talents that get you through the door, and then it's character that keeps you in the room.
Wow.
I think what I've learned in fact, one of the things that I'm most proud of is being able to now be a cast member. I work for the Walt Disney Company full time. And that came as a byproduct of relationships. And that's not something you can learn in the moment. You have to journey with people and see the impact of having people in your corner. And then the importance of resilience. Yeah. You have to decide that I'm not going to wait on permission to be the full extent of who I am. I'm going to say internally, this is who I am. This is what I see. This is what matters to me. And I'm going to stay true to that. Those are 2 things that have come through experience, the importance of relationship and resilience.
Beautiful.
Okay, that's beautiful. Well, Princeton, you draw a lot of inspiration from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. How has he influenced you thus far?
Yeah, I think Dr. King lives the principle of and, right? I think we know the I Have a Dream speech, but what you have to understand when you look at King is, number one, you're looking at fundamentally a Baptist preacher. And I just shared my story about what that meant for me to be a young preacher, but to come to Disney and say, hey, you can be in marketing, you can be a cast member, you can be speaking on panels across the country. And that's what Dr. King represents to me, is the power of and. His base is is that he's a preacher, but he is a social justice leader. He has this ethic of the beloved community that forces or shapes how he sees the world. And here's why I think that's important. We're living in a generation that refuses to be boxed in. They're not one thing. And we've come through generations where you had to be this or that. This emerging generation is saying, no, we lean into the power of and.
Right.
That's who Dr. King was for me, and that's what the generation needs.
And let everybody know, how can students apply for to be a Disney Dreamer?
It is so important to log on to DisneyDreamersAcademy.com. I can't overstress enough the importance of applications and applying. We'll make it known when dates are opening soon. The other thing is, this was the very first year we had a nomination process where actual parents, community leaders, etc., could nominate someone and then have them fill out the application. So stay tuned, DisneyDreamersAcademy.com, and check us out on social to find out when applications are open.
You are so awesome, man. I absolutely love you, man.
Appreciate y'all for letting me hang out.
You got your energy and everything. I was, and I couldn't hear you, but I was watching you on stage and how you present yourself or whatever. And you're just awesome, man. And congratulations to everything. Congratulations on everything, y'all. Y'all give it up. Big round of applause. Princeton, thank you for all of the hard work that you do.
Yes, sir.
With the Disney Dreamers Academy. And we are proud of you. Morning Show coming up. John Lyon on the 1s and 2. Chicken Waffle Mix going down. The Brad is in the building. Maria's in the building. Rock Tees is in the building.
We up in here, man.
Gary, Special K, everybody's in the building.
So.
Except Black Tony. Black Tony.
Hey, but look, Rick. Hey, guess what, boy? I got good news for you, boy.
What?
Hey, guess who made it, boy? Guess
Where you at?
Guess who finna be in there with y'all, boy? Just pulled up. Just waiting on somebody to come school me at the gate right here. Boy,
where you at?
Guess who made it, shouted? Guess who worked it out? I used my sister ID, and they let me get on the airplane, boy.
Oh, okay. Where you at?
All right, I'm here, Saudi. You ain't tell me it was a lot. That flight was so long, no, boy. That flight was too long. Boy, I was on that flight for about 5 hours, boy, to get out here to California. I'm right here, Saudi. I'm at the gate at Disneyland. I'm looking at the sign right here, boy.
Black Tony.
Right in front of the sign. Disneyland, boy.
We at Disney World.
Hey,
Orlando.
Man, Goofy, Pluto. All the Disney folks. Saudi, I'm right here. I'm ready to go to work, boy. Hey, send somebody out here to come get me. I'm right at the gate, boy.
No, we at South Disney.
Huh?
Yeah, we in Orlando. South Disney.
Huh?
Black Tony.
Yeah, you at the wrong spot, bro.
He went to Disneyland.
Yeah.
No, we said Disney World in Orlando.
Come on, Saudi. Don't tell me that. Saudi, I got a one-way ticket. Saudi, I need, man. Man, don't tell me that. I done came on this long flight, got on the U-boot.
Black Tony.
Man, y'all ain't here.
Orlando, Florida. We rode the roller coaster. Black Tony, we rode the roller coaster yesterday. Maria, did we not have a good time?
Yeah, we were looking for you, Black Tony. I had a seat right next to me. I wanted to ride the roller coaster.
Y'all right there. Saudi, y'all right there in Florida. I could have rode a bicycle to Florida, man.
Yeah, you could have got on the mega bus.
I done been on this plane for 7 hours, Saudi, coming out here to California.
Bro, we can't get you into Disneyland. We can get you in Disney World.
Black Tony, why you bought a one-way ticket? What happened? How you gonna get home?
No, I ain't know, because I thought that's how you do it. Can y'all cash out me by $800?
$800?
Yeah, I need to get back. I'm gonna try to get back over there this afternoon.
Nah, you ain't gonna make it in time. That's a long flight. That means you won't get here until the night.
Man, yeah.
Yeah, go on, let it out, dog. Let it out, dog. Let it out, dog.
It was in Florida,
let it out, dog. Ain't nothing wrong with crying. Let it out. It's gonna be a long flight back. Let it out, dog.
I get paid. You know, like I said before, I get paid to kick. And the best at what I do.
God, yes, you are.
Hands down.
Yes, you are. God.
Capital G, capital A, capital O, capital T. Period.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, y'all. We are broadcasting live from Disney World. So excited to be here for the Dreamers Academy. Gary has a tea and the color of the day. Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful, beautiful day at Disney. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Y'all, it's a very sad day, y'all, for Sexy Red. I don't know if y'all heard the disturbing news, and I'm still heartbroken. It's being reported, y'all, that Sexy Red, honey, had to hold an impromptu parking lot meet and greet, y'all, after she was denied access to a high school, Ricky.
What?
Yes, they're saying, honey, the rapper, honey, visited a local high school in our hometown of St. Louis, Missouri, hoping, y'all, to chat with the students. But unfortunately, they said Sexy Red things didn't go as planned due to how she allegedly smelled. Now, they say, honey, instead of being welcomed they said instead of being welcomed, honey, in with open arms by the administration, they said Sexy Red claimed that she was turned around because the staff believes she smelled like weed. That is a shame.
Now they will do that.
They'll do that now.
At a school?
At a school.
Yeah.
You can't go to no school smelling like that.
Yeah. Well, if you could go to school smelling like stink, honey, why can't you go in there smelling like?
Because you can't
Because you
smell
can't
like
get high
marijuana.
off stink, but you can get high off weed.
Oh my God, that is. I mean, now here this girl trying to help the children. Y'all say give back to
not
the
by
kids
going in there singing
stuff,
Pound Town. Ain't nobody graduate.
No.
Don't do that to Sexy Red. All them kids singing that now.
That is not a role model. That don't mean it's
not,
good.
yeah, they singing it though.
Yeah, but I feel so bad for her. Now she's trying to give back, and you give back, and this is what happened to you. They treat you bad and turn you around. That's not a good look.
You need to be more like Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift would never go into a school smelling like marijuana. Taylor Swift smell like
Beyonce or Janet Jackson.
No, but especially not Taylor
Or
Swift.
Monica or Brandy.
Taylor Swift smell like angel poops.
Oh my God.
See,
Yeah.
But nevertheless, I feel bad for Sexy Red. Now, honey, I mean, she's trying to give back to let the kids know how they could, be productive and stuff. And here they turned her around because she allegedly smelled like weed, honey. Let's keep her lifted up in our
There's
prayer.
a difference between weed and reefer.
Yeah. Would you like to explain?
Brett?
Yep.
Brett said, I want no part of it.
Let's not do that.
Okay. Well, moving on, child. Another celebrity news, y'all. Pop star Miley Cyrus, baby, her mom Tish Cyrus is fighting, honey, for her marriage. Now, it's being reported, y'all, that the socialite is in therapy, honey, with her new husband, Dominic Purcell, after the world found out, y'all, that he allegedly used to be romantically involved with her daughter, Noah, honey. Keeping it in the family. They said a source unfamiliar with the situation shared, honey, what's going on. In the aftermath of the Tish Cyrus and Dominic Purcell and Noah Cyrus scandal, stating about the couple. They are working on communication and sought therapy together, y'all, which is a real good thing. Now, a second source reportedly added, y'all, about the debacle, y'all. They want to say it pushed them away, honey, from one another, and it's going to take time to heal, y'all. And my thing is that wrong? This man dated the daughter, and now he's dating the mama. I mean, if they fell in love, why can they not love each other?
Here's a story of a lovely lady who was
Bringing up three very lovely girls. All of them had hair of gold.
like their mother.
The youngest one in curls.
Here's a story
Of a man named Brady
who was busy
with three boys of his own. They were four men living all together. Yes, they were all alone. Till the one day when the lady met this fellow, and they knew it was much more than a hunch. And this crew was somehow form a family. And that's the way they all became the Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch. That's the way we became the Brady Bunch.
Congratulations, y'all.
And how was that, Super Dave?
It was okay.
Well, I think congratulations. I mean, if they're loving each other, honey, I mean, there's nothing wrong with them, If loving you is wrong, as the song says, I don't want to be right.
Loving you is wrong.
I don't want to be right.
Yeah, that was a song back then.
Yes, Lord. All right, y'all, my final story, y'all. Ray J, they say he was acting up on social media on the other day, honey, saying that he is happy being single again. Now, they said, y'all,
I don't see how he do it, but he left a beautiful. Oh, she was just.
Yeah.
You cannot be happy walking. What's her name?
Princess Love, honey.
You cannot. How can you be happy?
Ray J say he about to be in these streets.
Man, ain't nothing in the
Nothing
streets.
in
Go
the
home,
streets,
Ray J. Go home.
A bunch of sexy reds.
Go home.
That's not true either.
What's not true?
Ray J got options.
Yeah, go
Princess Love got some too.
It ain't a
She
lot
does.
Of, it ain't a lot of Princess Love.
You don't have a lot of women,
he's
but
enjoying his thing. Let him enjoy
Ray J,
himself.
I'm out here in these streets. Ain't nothing out here. Go
Nothing.
home. I wish a Princess Love. Are you crazy?
You don't know what she done. You don't know if she
care what she
crazy
do.
or
She's
not.
fine.
You don't know nothing.
Go home.
You don't
Ray
know what's going on. Y'all can't do that.
We know she left him.
Yeah, go home, Ray J. Ray J. Ray J. It's bad out here in these streets. Go home.
Enjoy yourself, Ray J.
Ain't nothing like having that one that really
He
cares
just
about
bought
you, Ray J.
Safari a Lambo.
I saw that.
Safari.
Oh,
Who
yeah, I
is
saw
Safari?
that.
Safari.
A chick?
No, he a rapper.
Guy. Safari, he used to be with Nicki Minaj.
That's his
Who
homeboy.
bought Safari? He bought another man a Lambo?
Yeah, he
Oh,
sure did.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's his friend.
Safari take those naked pictures and stuff.
Safari
that they
been
send
there
out.
for him as a friend for a good long time. He's been a good friend to him, so he's looking out
Ray
for his
J,
friend. Ray J
go.
bought him a Ferrari or a Lambo, whatever.
Ray J, these chicks out here don't even know who represent
And a
them in
Rolex.
Congress. Go home.
Nah, I guess. Well,
Ray
congratulations.
J, half of these
Safari
chicks
and
don't
Ray
know who
J.
Kamala Harris is. Go home. Go home, Ray J.
Go home, Ray J. Anyway, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is Tron. On the high end, you say Tron, and on the low end, you say beautiful blue and green. That's one of the wonderful rides here at Disney, the Tron, honey. Yes.
Is it a wonderful ride, Gary?
Oh, it's wonderful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the way you scream like you was getting attacked
was
by a
shaking
bear.
when Beyonce
That mean
got
it
him
did
up.
it. That mean it
He
did
was
his job.
Shaking like a leaf.
Your whole body was shaking.
Couldn't stand up.
Yeah,
Lord.
I hate that.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the team. All right, y'all, more Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. I am so excited to introduce this beautiful young lady. She acts, dances, she sings, best known for her breakout role as Courtney in a show you may have heard called The High School Musical, Maria, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir. The musical series. Y'all, please welcome Dara Lee. I'm sorry, did I say it right?
Dara Renee.
Dara Renee. Okay. They had something in person. How you doing?
I'm feeling so good. I'm so grateful to be here.
What? Welcome to the show.
Thank
You're so pretty.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, Maria, I'm so excited, and I know the kids. I know you can't go anywhere. I know those little kids. I know kids all over the country just absolutely love you and love your work.
Oh my gosh, I'm so grateful for it. I couldn't have asked for a better support system around me.
Yes.
Yeah, and we saw you on the screen welcoming the Dreamers yesterday from In Here, Our View, and just big energy. I mean, you look like sunshine.
Thank you.
You smell like sunshine. I can smell you over here. How does it feel being able to inspire the next generation of leaders? Being up on stage, I could tell that it was an emotional experience for you.
Oh my gosh, it's such an incredible opportunity. I mean, these kids are really impeccable in so many different ways, and they're inspiring me. So it's so weird to be like their role model when they are my role model in so many different ways. So I can only imagine the success and the excellence and brilliance they're going to bring to the world. So I'm grateful to be here in their presence. So yeah.
You lit this room up when you walked in. You have the personality. Have you always wanted to be an entertainer, actor?
Oh, yes. I mean, my mom is an entertainer, Kimberly Brooks, and my...
There she goes.
Hey,
Yeah, we got to always shout our mom. Come on.
Yes. And she's taught me everything I know and has literally guided the way for me in so many different ways. And I wouldn't be who I am today without
She over
her.
there, Millie walking.
Yeah, okay.
So, Daryl, so how do you stay grounded, honey, and maintain a healthy work balance among, all this demanding career?
Oh my goodness. I mean, my family really keeps me grounded. I mean, I'm very humble to be here, and I know that this is a gift and that, this can all be taken away in a millisecond, and nothing is guaranteed. I mean, my Aunt Kim Whitley gave me so much advice and told me to guide the way and, be who you are and never let, whatever you book or whatever you're on define you, because when you have nothing, that can take you on a whirlwind and change who you are. So I'm really grateful to, be where I am today. So that's how I stay grounded.
And I know Brad have a question. Where you born and raised?
So I was born in L.A., but I grew up in Baltimore, Maryland.
Be more.
Be more.
Yes.
So you grew up listening to us on 92Q back in the day.
No, for real. I really did. That's why I was like, oh, my God.
That's what's up. What has been the most challenging role you've played so far, and how did you overcome those challenges?
Oh my gosh, probably my most recent, which would be Uliana in Descendants.
Okay.
I play Ursula's baby sister, so it was the first time I ever had to work with tentacles.
Oh wow.
That's different.
Yeah, okay. That could be challenging.
And I turn into things, so I was like, how do I, play a creature? And also I'm evil, so I was like, how do I do that too?
Right.
And it's such a legendary franchise, so I was like, I hope I can somewhat fill the shoes. So definitely Uliana, and hopefully I did it justice.
And you're so opposite of evil.
Yeah.
Did you hear that little snort?
It was so cute.
That's so stinking cute.
When I tell you, I love that. Her and that doggone evil, when they be doing
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
I love it. Who was that? That was you, girl. No, Brad.
It's like Chrissy from Three's Company.
So can you share any upcoming projects or collaborations that you're excited about? What else are you working on?
Oh, yeah, so definitely Descendants, The Rise of Red. I mean, it is such an amazing story about empowerment in so many different ways.
Yes.
And even though my character is kind of like the villain of the whole story,
Right.
so many amazing actors and actresses are a part of this movie, and the production is really incredible. So I'm grateful to be a part of it. And I have new music coming soon. So.
Oh, you sing?
Yeah, I do sing.
Yes.
Okay.
So did you lead songs at church? How did you start singing?
Oh, yes. Actually, I did.
Give me one verse of your favorite church song. I'm gonna put you on the spot. Give me one verse of a little song.
Oh my God.
Just a little.
Okay.
Mom, what song did she lead? Mom, when she was in the
Mom
youth
looking
choir,
like you better
what
knock
song,
it out.
Yeah.
What song would she lead? I sing because I'm happy. What song did she?
Amazing
my
Grace.
gosh.
Any.
I love the Lord.
Give me just one verse. Just one living.
I love the Lord.
Come on now.
He heard my cry.
Yeah.
Come on now.
And pitied
Come on.
every groan.
Hold on, Brad. She hit the notes.
Yes,
She hit the notes. Brad.
Get off me. Go ahead.
Baby.
Hey, that was good. Listen,
taking me out.
yes, let everybody know we are so happy to have you, and God bless you, and thank you for coming here.
Yes.
Stopping by the show with your crazy schedule.
Thank you.
Let everybody know that how can they follow you on social media, and yes.
Oh my gosh, thank you. First of all, thank you guys so much for having me on here. I'm so grateful.
We
to be here.
are proud of you, and
We are proud of you.
Thank you guys. I'm Dara Renee. You can follow me on Instagram at Dara Renee, and on TikTok and Twitter at Dara_Renee. So thank you so much for having me.
Mama, come to the mic.
Come to the mic.
Come on, Mama. Introduce your mother.
Oh my gosh, this we have a performing arts studio for kids, so she's taught me everything I've known.
So, Mom, you sing or you act or whatever. How did you get her?
Come on,
Grab
Mom.
the mic, talking to the mic, Mom. You know you just have to talk to the mom. What was this journey like for you?
So thankful to be here.
Come on, pull the mic up close to you.
Thank you. Here, Mom, you get closer.
We are so, I have to say, so thankful just to be here. We listen to you all, and you just all are just such a blessing in the mornings. You touch so many people. We just watch it. So thank you, first of all. She has always been singing in the mirror and things like that. And when the opportunity came, she tells the story about how she went to that open call and 2,000 people there, and they were intimidating her and all that, and she booked it. But it was always a vision for her. Mom, want to just sing, and I want to do this. And so we took her, opened up a studio. The Lord said, even though you live in California, open up a studio in Baltimore. And we stepped out on faith and did it. She studied there. And who knew? It's still so much talent there, but we went back to L.A., and the Lord blessed her with Disney many years ago, and she has not stopped.
Right.
We are so grateful.
Well,
she has not stopped.
Well, Mom, we just wanted to tell you did a fantastic job raising her. She is so
very,
sweet.
very grateful.
And congratulations. We are so excited for y'all, and thank y'all for what y'all doing for other young ladies that's following in her footsteps. One more time, let everybody know how they can follow you.
Thank you. Dara Renee on Instagram and Dara_Renee on Twitter and TikTok. And I look up to you guys so much, so thank you.
We love you too.
Thank you.
Y'all give
so
it up
much.
for Dara Renee, y'all. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is about that time for Battle of the Sexes. And we got Michelle from Little Rock, Arkansas. Yes. And we got Frank from Belleville, Texas, listening to us on Magic 102.1. And Michelle listening to us on KOKY. Hey, how y'all doing this morning?
Good. I'm good. How about you?
All right, man. Hey, we happy to have y'all. Are y'all ready for those Covenant Dollar Tree prizes?
I'm ready.
All right, remember now, listen, if you don't know the answer to the question, just make sure you say pass to save yourself some time. All right? So,
Okay.
Michelle, we're going to go first. You ready, Michelle?
I'm ready.
All right, start the clock. What's the legendary coaster ride at Magic Kingdom that travels through total darkness from beginning to end?
Dark Knight?
Nope, it's Space Mountain.
Oh, okay.
All right, who's the Disney character that is the little boy who never grows up?
Peter Pan.
Yes. What is the name of what's the name of Sleeping Beauty's prince?
What's the name for what?
Sleeping Beauty's prince.
I don't know.
Prince Philip. All right, which poisonous fruit did Snow White eat?
Apple.
Yep. What movie had the characters Buzz Lightyear and Woody?
Toy Story.
Yes. The Disney movie about a little wooden boy seeking to become a real boy called what?
Pinocchio.
Yes.
Yes.
That's
Come
it.
on now.
Elsa is the star of this blockbuster Disney movie.
Frozen.
Yep.
That's it.
And how many fingers does Mickey Mouse have?
3.
You are absolutely right. No, it's 4. 3
Well,
fingers.
3 fingers and a thumb.
Yeah,
We
3
should get
fingers.
that.
Well, and a thumb.
And a thumb is a finger.
No,
Well,
a thumb is a thumb.
A thumb is a thumb.
So she should get
A
it.
thumb
Yeah,
is
she
a
should get
thumb.
it.
Ricky.
Oh, no.
She said 3.
A thumb is a thumb and a finger is a finger,
thumb.
dog.
So she
So a thumb is not a finger.
No, sir, it's a thumb.
It's a thumb.
Say what, Gary?
A thumb is still on your hand with your finger.
She got 5 correct. Brad, come on, it's your turn. We got to keep this
Let's
train
go.
moving.
Don't sit
Come
up on this show and just cheat.
No, that's not cheating. The thumb is a thumb
Brett,
and the
come
finger
on,
is a
start
finger.
the thing.
You ready, bro? Let's go.
Come on, let's go, Brad.
How many dwarfs did Snow White have?
7.
That's right. What year did Walt Disney World open up to visitors?
1929.
No, 1971. Who was the first black Disney princess?
Pass.
Princess Tiana. What is the name of the cowgirl in Toy Story?
Pass.
Jessie. What were the first words Mickey Mouse ever spoke?
Pass.
Hot dog. Which Disney princess left her glass slipper?
Cinderella.
Yes. Which Disney princess lives under the sea?
Mermaid.
What's her name?
Pass.
Ariel. Who was the first cartoon character to get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame?
Mickey Mouse.
Yes. How many theme parks are in Walt Disney World?
2.
4.
He had
Oh,
3.
man, how many he had?
He got 3. She had
3.
4.
Oh, my God, Special K, what did she win?
All right, congratulations. You're the winner of the coveted, amazing, fantastic Dollar Tree prize pack. You got a 3-pack of kids' low-cut socks. Fit size 1 through 7. Cushioned with added spandex to retain shape. You've also got a 100-count pack of bamboo skewers. Oh, yeah. How about that Harmony brand bathroom tissue? 1 ply, 12 double rolls. Help prevent plumbing problems with what? A brand new stainless steel sink strainer. And from Palmer's, you got peanut butter Easter eggs. Chocolatey shell filled with creamy peanut butter just in time for Easter 2 weeks ago. All right.
They on sale.
You got a clear plastic cotton ball holder. Hope you got some cotton balls.
They don't get the cotton ball.
Oh, no. Just the holder. From Golden Home, you got those ultra-thin 12-inch pizza crusts. Hope you got some sauce and cheese.
Just a crust.
Oh, yeah. No meat, no sauce, no cheese. From Armor Brand, spicy potted meat with Texas Pete hot sauce. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's new because I'm just used to the regular potted meat.
Yeah. Now they got it with Texas Pete hot sauce. Oh, yeah. It's going to go in cool and come out hot.
All right.
And speaking of which, you got Fisher-Price baby wipes. Hypoallergenic, fragrance-free, but unfortunately non-flushable. And that's your prize back from America's Store, the Dollar Tree.
Big round of applause! All right, y'all. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, we are broadcasting live from Disney World. That's right, y'all. We participate in the Dreamers Academy.
Yes, Ricky, and today we have the pleasure of speaking with a woman of many talents and accolades. She is a noted anthropologist, educator, author, speaker, advocate for social justice, and so much more. She is a trailblazer who served as the first African-American woman to have served as the president of Spelman College and Bennett College. Please welcome Dr. Janetta Best Cole.
The queen is in the building.
Oh, yeah. You were in here jamming, too.
What else would one do
yes.
on the Rickey Smiley Show except to jam?
Yes, ma'am. We are so happy to have you. Thank you for coming.
I am honored to be here. Good morning.
Good morning.
Now, I got to do this.
Yes, ma'am.
If our great poet and shero, Dr. Maya Angelou, were here this morning,
Yes, ma'am.
let me tell you what she'd say.
What'd she say?
She would say, good morning.
Good morning.
You have never seen this morning before. And you will never see it again.
Yes, ma'am.
And you know what, Brother Ricky? I think she was, being the consummate teacher that she was asking each of us to say, so what you going to do with this morning?
That's right.
What are you going to do with this morning?
Yes, ma'am.
I am so grateful that I know what you're going to do.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to lift up our people.
Yes, ma'am.
You're going to inspire us to do what we've got to do. So good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Did you not feel all the ancestors through her voice just now?
I did.
Oh, my goodness.
I
You know,
did.
Dr. Cole, it is so awesome to have you here, and we're already inspired and feeling your energy. You know, oftentimes we are so amazed by pioneers, women who came before us as the first. But being the first also presents many challenges. Can you talk about your journey being the first and creating this path for many of us, not only as women, for all of us to follow?
Well, my sister, you know it tickles my heart to see you and to have a question come from you. Let me tell you what I think is the greatest responsibility of each and every one of us who happens to be a first. It is to make sure that you're not the last.
That's right.
You know, we are still, as a people, in such a mighty struggle. Let's not forget what yesterday was. Yesterday was April 4th. That was the day that our great leader, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., was assassinated. And when we think about the struggle that we have been in and that we're still on, being the first, don't let that get your head all out of shape now. It's a responsibility
Absolutely.
to make sure that you're not the last. So when they called and asked me if I'd be the first black person to chair the board of the United Way of America, I said, yes, but I got a deal for you. You promise me I will not be the last. And so that's been my way of walking this journey.
Wow. And I know you draw a lot of inspiration from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. In your speeches. How has Dr. King influenced you and influenced your life?
Oh, I love that, my bro. It's a question. Deeply, deeply, deeply. But let me share. I never had the extraordinary honor of knowing Dr. King personally. Oh, but did I have an honor to know and to have as one of my most precious sister friends, Coretta Scott King.
Yes, ma'am.
They both deeply affected my life. How could you be who I am? I mean, I'm 87 years old.
Wow.
What?
I've been in this struggle since the days of that wretched, wretched stuff called systemic racism in Jacksonville, Florida. You know, I've been in this movement. So, of course, I was influenced by Dr. King. But Coretta Scott King had what we'd say in the black church was a sweet, sweet spirit, not to be confused with strength. But she had that too. And the role that she played in inspiring, especially those of us who are, these are words of W.B. Du Bois, of the darker hue, inspiring those of us who are women, who hold up half the sky.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so, yeah, thank God for both Dr. King and Sister Coretta Scott King.
Let me share something. I won't brag on you for a second.
Uh-oh.
Because you have received 71 honorary degrees.
Wow.
That's just the beginning. You come in, like everyone in this room right now and everyone listening, I guarantee we're all frozen because because of your amazing passion. And we feel your passion. Has that always been in your heart? Like, where did this come from? Like, I'm sure you can share amazing stories, but where did this passion come from?
It comes, I believe, from my past. Now, we all know there are folk in this country of ours trying to tell us we're not to connect with our past,
right?
Who our ancestors were, what they did. But there's a great, great saying. It's actually, I think I'm wearing the earrings. Y'all can't see them. Yes, you can.
Yes, ma'am.
It's Sankofa. Sankofa, that African symbol that says, looking back in order to go forward. When I go forward, I'm constantly looking back. Not just to the ancestors, all of them, but to my particular set of them. My folk were some amazing black folk, you hear me? So I grew up a girl. I grew up African American, but I didn't grow up poor. I grew up, get ready, brother, the great-granddaughter of Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, come on.
Lewis.
Wait for it.
Oh, Dr. Janetta Best Cole, thank you so much. We are so inspired by you, and you have inspired us in so many ways. We love you. More from the Disney Dreamers Academy with the Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up next.
All right, y'all, we are broadcasting live from the Disney Dreamers Academy. So happy to be here. This segment is being brought to you by.
Only a few cabins remain on the fantastic voyage. Call 214-495-1963 for details on cabins as low as $4,000, regardless of how many people in the cabin. 214-495-1963. And we are having our conversation, continuing our conversation with Dr. Janetta Beth Cole.
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated.
Absolutely. You know, I had a chance to just touch you and hug you and feel your energy. And one thing that we started to talk about, when we went off
literally
air
got us
was,
in tears in here.
Yeah,
Maria.
it's a very emotional time because we feel our ancestors through you and through your voice. One thing I wanted to ask you is that, we're all here in the room and we're concerned about making sure that we uphold the legacy and that we do a good job. And during our conversation, you talked about the importance of self-care. So how can we balance taking care of ourselves while taking care of one another as a community?
Well, I do believe in self-care, and I wish I had learned that lesson so much sooner in my life. You can't care for somebody else if you're not cared for. And I believe, I am a woman of faith, I believe God expects us to take care of ourselves so we can do the work.
Yeah.
Right.
And what is the work? The work, I'm going to say it ever so quickly, is to be a dreamer. But you better listen to me in terms of what I mean. I mean be a dreamer in the way that Ellen Johnson Sirleaf charged us. She's the first black woman, African woman, to be the president of one of the 54 African countries. And these were her words. If your dreams do not scare you, they're not big enough.
Ain't big enough.
Oh, wow.
So this Dreamers Academy, these young people, they've got to dream so big. They've got to dream of a world where there's no more racism and sexism and all of these isms that hold us as the people of the world from being who we can be. But there's a particular charge to us as black people because we have known what it means to be the victims of this vile stuff. So dream big. Dream of a day when there is no more racism. But then you got to ask yourself the big question. What is my role in helping us to move toward that day? And because I am of the age that I am, I'm looking at these priceless, very small black children, and I am feeling such hope. Because when they have dreams that scare them and do the work that they're charged to do, I'm going to be up there in glory saying, yeah, yeah.
How did you get started with the Disney Dreamers Academy, and what's your role?
Well, I've been so blessed. Now, there's a problem with being blessed. And the problem with being blessed is you got to have a relationship between what you get and what you give.
Mm-hmm.
And among the things that I've been given is to work with the Disney company. I was a principal consultant for Soul, the first ever Disney animated film centered in black culture.
Yep.
All right? And we did get an Oscar for the film.
Yeah, baby.
All right.
And Jamie Foxx voiced the lead character in Soul.
Absolutely.
Right.
That picture was about
It was.
us, y'all.
Oh, it
But
was.
you know what? It wasn't just about us. Because if it's about us, truly about us, then it's about all people. And you know why? Because there isn't a single person on earth who wasn't so many centuries ago you can't imagine it. They came from Africa.
Yeah.
I don't care if your way of explaining the world is biblical or it's by evolution. It began on that continent. And Brother Rickey Smiley, the sooner white folk realize that they're Africans too, the better the world's going to be.
All right now.
Man.
The better the world is going to be.
Oh. Yeah.
So I know I veer from your question, but, you know, I'm so full this morning being on this show.
Yes, ma'am.
I've known about this brother for a long time. And, you know, I don't care if I got 71 honorary degrees. Shoot, my resume doesn't say I've been on the Rickey Smiley Show.
Yeah, add that to it.
You better
add that to it.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes, I love that, Dr. Cole.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh, my gosh. You know, Dr. Cole, so much of our identity as black folks is rooted in struggle, but it's also rooted in celebration.
Yes.
Can you talk about a time that you can recall, because we saw you in here dancing to Frankie Before I Let Go. Tell us about a fun memory in your life that's surrounded in black culture.
Oh, I'd love to. Well, actually, it's connected to a conversation I was having with my bro, Ricky, during the break. Because I know now he's got a real connection to Spelman College.
Yes, ma'am.
All right? So here I am, and I'm the new president. Oh, I got a problem. I can't get the mamas, the daddies, the grandmas, the aunties, the uncles off of the campus. Because most of them have come in large numbers to bring baby girl to get this education. So we created a celebration to get them off that campus. I mean, we had to go deep and get some African drummers and dancers and literally dance them off of that campus.
I love it.
And do you know who were the ones just holding back the longest? Ones that look just like this, them daddies.
Aww.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Just like this.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm going to end that story by telling you that one of the most precious memories I have of all of that, all of those celebrations, the welcoming young black women to a college that would teach them that they could fly, was an interaction I had with the father of Stacey Abrams. Now, we all know our sister Stacey, one of my stellar, extraordinary, what can I say about my sister Stacey? So I would gather all of the parents, the grandparents, you know, over the aunties and uncles, and we would sit in a room and talk about what they were feeling, just like I've spoken with the Dreamers' parents. And then, you know, we move on with the rest of the orientation. Well, during that session, a man raised his hand, and I said, "Yes, my brother." He said, "Well, I'm Reverend Abrams. This is my wife, Carolyn. But now you listen to me. We just brought our baby girl here. Her name is Stacy. And if anything happens to Stacy, I think you know who I'm coming for."
Oh, okay.
And I said, "Yes, sir. And I want you to know you have brought your daughter. And you got a family now, and I know that. And y'all have come in here from Mississippi. And I know your own struggle in civil rights. But you rest at ease. She's in a safe space.
Yes.
And she's going to learn to fly."
Come on now.
And the rest is history.
Dr. Janetta Vest Cole, thank you so much for inspiring us and motivating us. You are wonderful. You are amazing. You are beautiful. More from the Disney Dreamers Academy on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up next.